Off the top tonight, a story that everyone has an opinion about. That silverback killed after a boy got into the gorilla enclosure. A video shows the child getting dragged around by the gorilla at the Cincinnati Zoo. The woman who captured it is from West Michigan. 24-Hour News 8's Heather Walker tonight learning what happened off camera. Heather.
Yeah, this debate continuing. Should they have shot the gorilla? Should they have used tranquilizers? Well, new information tonight from that witness might change your opinion.
I'm taking a picture next, and I'm hearing the little banter with the mom and the boy. I want to go in. No, you don't, And then about a minute later, I hear a splash. Don't pay attention to it.
Okay, everybody back up. I'll take you.
That splash was a little boy either falling or jumping from what Kim Connor says was a 15-foot drop from the observation area down to the water in the enclosure.
Probably like this.
That's it?
Yeah. But then there's the cable fence, and then there's 2 feet of bush, prickly bush. And then at the end of that bush is the 15-foot drop.
The cell phone camera starts recording when the child's hidden behind the gorilla in a corner. You then see the gorilla grab the child and quickly drag the child through the water. The boy's mom yells down. The crowd is in a panic.
There was a man who thought he was going to go in, and the crowd basically convinced him that it would be a double tragedy. He would be dead, the child would still be there, and either the gorilla or the child was going to be dead.
What she didn't capture on camera was the gorilla scaling a wall, dragging the boy up with him across the concrete.
Just like he's a little rag doll. Boom, boom,
She says even if it was on her phone, she wouldn't show it because it was too horrific to watch.
At one point, I honestly thought he was going to throw that kid back at her.
Everyone should go this place.
O'Connor says that's when zoo officials showed up and escorted the visitors out of the area.
By the time I got to the end of the exhibit, unfortunately, that's when we heard the shot. But the people who are saying he shouldn't have been shot, the little boy should have been shot, the mother should be, taken up on charges. They don't know what happened that day. We're talking seconds, 60 seconds, 30 seconds. There is nothing to prevent it, really. It was a freak accident.
Cincinnati police say they are not planning to charge that mother, but the investigation is ongoing. The zoo is now looking at ways to improve safety at the exhibit.
Yeah, the debate's ongoing too, Heather, but now you have a little bit more information as to what transpired after we saw that video.
Right, what wasn't captured on camera. And I think if they saw that portion, well, some people may have changed their minds, maybe not.
Right. Heather Walker reporting. Thank you, Heather.